This distinction I've drawn earlier, just between the true self and the false self. The true self is also called the real self. The false self is sometimes referred to as the ideal self, the self that we live up to, the self that we think we should be, the self that we develop because when we were the real self as children, for instance, we were rejected or punished. So I can't be this. In my little ignorance as a child, I can't be this because I got hurt, I got spanked, I got rejected, I got scolded. So I must be something else which doesn't draw out the pain from others. So then I become this. And I become proficient at being this. Because I don't know anything else eventually, later on. Then I'm just the ideal self. You see my smile, everything's fine, but deep down, I'm hurting. But I'll never show that to you because I don't feel safe with anyone. Because maybe if I show it to you, you'll reject me. The real self, or true self, I believe is Christ in you. That's the pinnacle of entering into the real self, is when He enters into you. Yes, that process, that thing, that reality of Him being in us. The closest I can come to understand that is the metaphor of a Coke bottle, or any bottle for that matter, filled with seawater, and the bottle lies at the bottom of the sea. So the sea is in the bottle, and the bottle is in the sea. You're surrounded by Him. That's why you'll never escape Him. And then the false self, I believe, is the Adamic nature. When one does get born again, you still have, especially in the beginning, a lot of elements of the Adamic nature. Although your fundamental nature is changed, replaced with His nature, Christ. But there are strong elements of the Adamic nature always residing within us. And that's the part that needs to die. That's why, if someone tells you a self-help book is going to help you, take my word on it, it's not. Because what the self-help book only does is try to make Adam healthy. You can't make Adam healthy, or strong, or a winner. Adam was meant to die. Adam was meant to grow extinct and be replaced by Christ. That's why we're in a continual process. In our continual process of becoming, we die so that He can live. As John said, I must become nothing so that He can become everything. Paul used that I died so that He can live through me. John said, I must become less so that He can become more. I must become nothing so that He can become everything. Your process of becoming fundamentally is that. Mine is fundamentally that. To not you dying, but the Adam in you dying. You will live if Adam dies, if Christ is in you. That kind of life is a resurrected life. It's life that can never die.